As higher temperature begins to affect Arctic climates, scientists are warning that ancient viruses buried deep in permafrost could pose an unprecedented threat to humans in the form of new pandemics. A 2023 study by a team that has studied viruses in Siberian permafrost identified 13 megaviruses that could infect humans, and one of them was 48,500 years old. The study results appear in the journal Viruses. So today's story is all about the 13 new megaviruses. I am Amit Deshpande and you are with Star Health. In a few moments from now, I will present you a critical evaluation investigating about the threat these zombie viruses could present. So stay tuned and watch till the end. At the forefront of these scientists' concern is that how contemporary human immune system would respond to so-called zombie viruses that are potentially millions of years old. Given the potential new shipping routes and mining operations that could occur in the North Arctic as ice melts, human exposure to these viruses could create opportunities for infection and a global spread. While the literature abounds on descriptions of the rich and diverse prokaryotic microbiomes found in permafrost, no additional report about live viruses has been published since the two original studies describing pithovirus in 2014 and mollivirus in 2015. This strongly suggests that such occurrences are rare and that zombie viruses are not a public health threat. So now the question is, how realistic is zombie virus pandemic? Scientists at Marseille University in France, the genetics team who led the 2023 study, has been working to examine viruses in Siberia since 2014, has said that they believe the threat to be understudied and real. While the viruses they have studied have only shown potential to infect amoeba, it is their view that the danger to human populations needs to be taken seriously. So now the question is, what type of viruses could be lurking in the permafrost? The 2023 study identified 13 different viruses of 5 different types: Pandora virus, Credot virus, Megavirus and Pac-Man virus, in addition to the new pithovirus strain. Experts say that some viruses previously isolated from the permafrost are capable of infecting a variety of microorganisms, plants and animals. Many of these are bacteriophages, but the list includes at least 2 human pathogens, those responsible for smallpox and influenza. Experts further add that by contrast, relatively few infectious viruses have been isolated from thawed permafrost, most likely because of an inherent instability of the viral nucleic acid, particularly those with RNA genomes, such as the influenza virus. Scientists explain that new viral agents are regularly introduced to human populations with some regularity, like Zika, Ebola and the recent coronavirus that led to the pandemic. But it would be difficult to predict exactly what viruses are in Arctic. It is possible that there could be viruses in animals that are in the permafrost, but there might be concerns that there would be viruses already in humans that were captured and preserved in the permafrost. They might have a more ready capacity to spread from humans to humans. So we are dealing with a whole new area of unknowns. Influenza, of course, is one that has actually been discovered, or the molecular signatures of the virus has been recovered from people who were encased in permafrost. So now the big question is, how prepared the global health officials are for a zombie virus. The rapid response to COVID-19 and the accelerated development of vaccine could be a template for how any global organization could occur in the event of new viral spreads. According to the experts, the relative success against the pandemic in the last few years provides some sense of optimism, although the unknowns are still vast. We are much better organized today to recognize new viruses and respond them than we were even 10 and certainly 20 years ago. The World Health Organization WHO has a surveillance mechanism that might exist around the world and is operative 365 days a year, that is constantly sampling sick people, trying to determine what viruses are making them sick, identifying them and then sequencing them quickly. That happened, of course, with COVID, and we went into the gear and vaccines were created in record time. So So we have that organizational capacity in place. So the take home message is as many as 13 viruses have been discovered in the permafrost. While the threat of zombie viruses is real, some scientists say that there are still many unknowns about how they could affect humans. And that brings us to the end of today's story about the new megavirus threat. For more medical updates, please do subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Signing off for now and have a great day. Thank you.